discretion is advised. SideQuest is a shit show.
And we're live. It's SideQuest, episode 43. I am here on a Friday night in the Earth Realm. And we have our Friday co-hosts, the Thief, Arcturus, and Lyra. As usual, the rules are over there, and the special attacks are up there, and all donations through Streamlabs and Super Chats are appreciated, as it keeps our treasuries filled so we can continue to entertain you week after week. Say hello to the people, all of you.
Hello.
Hello. Let me tell the audience why it's important that they keep our coffers filled, all right? It's for moments like now, when we need to purchase a new sense of humor from Magog.
I wasn't even I was just doing my intro. I haven't even started the comedy yet.
I know.
So I have something new tonight to share.
Oh.
The comedy generator is still warming up.
Something new is happening.
It's going to take a while. That generator's a bit old.
Yeah. I have something new tonight. It's called...
That frightens me.
I know it should. We have a new game to play. It's called Who's the Wackadoo? One of you, one of us, 4, is the Wackadoo.
Mm-hmm.
One of you, or one of me. Only I know who the Wackadoo is, so I can't participate, because that would be cheating.
Uh-huh.
So it's rigged, is what you're saying.
No, let me explain how to play Who's the Wackadoo. One of us 4 has a Wackadoo picture in place of one of our health bar images.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Wackadoo picture, and no one here knows who it is except me, which is why I can't play. But you 3, your job at the beginning of each episode is to choose who the Wackadoo is. And whoever you think, you can even choose yourself if you think you're the Wackadoo. And whoever wins, you will get a Wackadoo attack. And a Wackadoo attack allows you to use any $5 or 5 Cigna attack, regular attack, as a special attack and kill everyone.
Oh.
What's a Wackadoo?
Wackadoo is a wacky picture. So one of you, now it will not be revealed until we take damage though. And it could even be the death image. We don't know which one is the Wackadoo. So before we get started with the show, you all have to choose the Wackadoo. Who do you think the Wackadoo is? And it could even be me. I just can't choose because I know who it is. So if you think it's me, if you think it's Thief, if you think it's Arcturus or Lyra, you can choose yourself. You can choose somebody else. If you win, and even if multiple people win, let's say Lyra and Thief both choose, I think Arcturus is the Wackadoo. And then later on, as we're taking damage, the Wackadoo picture shows up. Both Lyra and the Thief win, and can use the Wackadoo attack, which is taking any 5 Cigna attack that you receive from the fans, and making it a special attack, killing everyone, and it does not affect the special attacks here. So 25 Signas is a guaranteed special attack. But the Wackadoo throws a wrench in the whole system, and it allows some people who don't have 25 Signas but might want to throw 5 Signas at us to activate a special attack.
So, the Wackadoo image, what are we supposed to look for? Because
it's different every time.
Speaking,
the Wackadoo is different every time. This time it is... You'll know it when you see it.
I suppose you have to be at least vaguely familiar and able to recognize some of your co-hosts in various damage states from, the last year or so of these things that we've been doing.
It'll stand out. You'll know the Wackadoo when you see it.
Well, that's flawed logic, because I would think that Ark is the Wackadoo just based off of looks alone, but you're telling me that I'll know it when I see it, and I haven't seen it yet, so that logic is flawed.
Yeah, so it's not just a silly image.
It's a completely, utterly bizarre image that doesn't belong.
Okay, so it's not just...
I think it's me.
It's not you in a different costume. It's going to be like a meme, or a cartoon, or just a giant pair of tits. It can be anything.
And everyone thinks it's me, including
Wait, you're putting a giant pair of tits on the street?
Maybe one day. Today, it's. I can't tell you all. You have to choose the Wackadoo.
Already here.
Who is the Wackadoo? Who is the Wackadoo? Somebody choose. Okay, we'll start with the thief. Thief, who do you think the Wackadoo is? And don't forget, I can make myself the Wackadoo too sometimes. So you can choose me. So you have 4 choices. Who do you think the Wackadoo is?
Well, my gut says Ark, but my heart says Lyra, so...
Oh.
Coin toss! Alright.
I'm horrified when thinking the same way the thief is.
What?
Ark is the Wackadoo.
So Thief has chosen Ark as the Wackadoo. Arcturus, who do you think the Wackadoo is?
It's so hard, because now I have an additional pressure to be contrarian to the thief.
I don't want to hear how hard you are.
Fine, it's Lyra, damn it.
So, all right, Arcturus.
Just because I don't want to agree with the thief.
Arcturus has chosen Lyra as the Wackadoo. Don't forget that you can choose yourself. All right, so, wait, Thief, what did you choose again?
I chose Ark.
Okay, so it's Ark and Lyra. Who do you think the Wackadoo is?
I would have guessed Arkward myself, so now I'm extremely confused. I am going to choose the thief.
Wait, what do we get if we win?
So it's like a circle of accusations.
If you win, you get a Wackadoo attack, which is to take any 5 Signa attack you receive from the fans and turn it into a special attack that does not affect. It's literally kill everyone for 5 Signas.
I checked out at that point. I'm sorry. You get just so long-winded, and it's
all right. So each of you have chosen your each other, and no one chose me.
No,
correct.
All right,
you're everyone's last choice.
All right. So as we play, and it might not get revealed. It depends on if you take damage. So that all depends too on the health bars. But also, if you get the Wackadoo attack and nobody gives you a 5 Signa attack, then you don't use it and you lose it at the end of the show, and we start all over again next episode. It's just a fun little thing I added because I'm bored of the same old shit. So you will know the Wackadoo when you see it. If you see it tonight, we'll see. We don't know. It depends on who takes damage. Also, I would like to add that Lyra received a gift from last episode. She won the Picture This contest and has a suicide button. You have a suicide button that you can use at your leisure to kill yourself for 4 minutes, allowing you to take a break from this shit show.
A suicide button.
I forgot.
You won. Now, don't forget, Alistaria won a suicide button too, but she hasn't been on recently. So next time she's on, she can use her suicide button as well. But
yes.
Wait a second. Didn't someone have a super attack that was supposed to be carried over? Because it was
Lyra has a super attack too, because Niska gave
Why did I have to remind? I could have.
I was getting to that. I was reminding her of the suicide button and the special tag, and you would.
Sure, you were. I was completely useless.
I remember
Therefore,
these
I don't
things.
need to feel bad about it.
And unlike you, I don't have to write things down because my mind is a trap.
You're a trap?
It's a chick with a dick.
You're a chick with a dick?
Now I just see a Sailor Scout in there windmilling.
I knew that you secretly were a pair of tits.
Who's the Wackadoo? Who's the Wackadoo? I can't wait to push the button to play the Wackadoo animation. I did an animation.
The one thing about it is every time you say Wackadoo, I just picture a game of badminton with a turd.
Wackadoo.
No.
Can you whack a don't?
Oh.
Why did that get you, Lyra? Did you just have a vivid image?
It's painful.
Also tonight...
Imagine...
Shut up. I'm not done. We're 12 minutes in. I'm still doing the intro. I had to explain Wackadoo.
I know,
Everybody's got to
I'm just
understand
about
Wackadoo.
to manifest it in the minds of our audience, the Wackadoo that Ark has manifested for us. Like, what if it's like a sloppy one?
You're a fucking Wackadoo. God, all of you.
And then it's got that wet noise going back and forth.
Poe can't be the Wackadoo because he doesn't have a health bar.
No.
He is
Naturally.
unhealthy.
I just envisioned.
What?
No, I just envisioned like a family reunion of hillbillies.
Playing Wackadoo?
Yeah,
Who's up for a game of Wackadoo?
Yeah, but they're all Arcturus.
Oh, you think they take horse dung and they just go...
Oh.
A Wackadoo.
I don't know.
I get it now because do is like a... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I didn't understand why you said turd.
Yeah.
I just thought you made that up to try to be funny and it didn't work.
Mm-hmm. No one ever accused you of being the smart one on this show.
I made this show. Shut up.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not...
A stroke of brilliance in 300 years does not make a genius.
That's not something I'm putting on my resume.
Naturally.
No. Does anybody have any packages?
No.
Does anyone still get packages? Got the impression that the Earthrealm's shipping system has just collapsed.
Yes,
I haven't.
That is true.
I got 2 last episode, but that was it. So I'm done for now. But
Nothing
I just wanted
to
to check
speak
before we go
of
on
for
with the
now.
show.
That's fair.
I
got none.
Is everybody
I got none.
excited about Wackadoo?
Except for this dick. Get it? It's my sword.
No, the Wackadoo is never going to be revealed because you people are incredibly unfunny.
No, you.
We have to laugh in order to take health away, and I'm not laughing.
I'm not excited. I'm upset. I don't like this new horrible, horrible game. I don't like the unknown. I don't like deviations from the routine.
Yeah,
I'd like
to tell
strange...
I'd like to tell the audience that I did not tell them about Wackadoo. I just now hit them with it. They had no idea.
Yeah.
Yes, we've been bushwhackadooed.
Hoodwinked. Bamboozled.
Who's the Wackadoo? Anyway, well, since nobody has any packages and we're done with the intro and Lyra understands that she has a suicide button and a special attack from last episode.
Whoa, it's gonna be a busy night.
It's gonna be a busy night. That's
Oh.
right. That's right. Oh, I'd like to say, too, tonight we are finally done with that leftover folder for Picture This.
Hey!
So tonight's Picture This is a special Picture This. Tonight.
Oh.
Tonight's Picture This at the second hour, we will be looking at postmodern art and trying to guess how much it sold for.
Oh.
This is kind of like Price is Right and Picture This.
Yeah,
Price is Wrong.
I actually took the time to save each individual image and name the picture how much it cost. So you will not see it on screen, but I will know, and then I will give you all a chance to try to figure it out. There is no winning or losing, but you all get to choose what... it's just like last Picture This. You get to choose what you think is the most horrible.
If I win, can I kill Ark?
No, if you win, you get a suicide button next show.
I
But
don't like to kill myself. I like to be the center of attention, not to not be the center of attention. You don't understand rewards.
Trust me, we all want you to have a suicide button.
yeah,
Okay, well, you're not me, and I'm all about me. I am concerned with my own pleasure, no one else's.
well, if I
of course,
win,
I'm so jealous. I've never won a suicide button. I mean,
Everybody,
is such a
everybody
desirable
let
prize.
Thief win tonight, please.
if I win, can she kill Ark?
You know what? Sure.
Yay!
Oh, no.
Yay!
If Thief wins, Ark just dies for 4 minutes.
Yay! Alright, well, excuse me.
Excuse you, dear.
Sorry, I like
okay,
this game
hold
now.
on. Can I kill the elf then if I win?
No,
None of your bigotry here.
we only have so many boobs on the show, Ark. And you're
We
going
have
to
a
try
finite
to take...
number.
It's a finite resources. God damn it.
Hypothetical ladies and gentlemen never get a boss who's whipped.
Hang
I'm
on.
joking.
Including Ark, we have 5 tits on this stream right now.
Fine, you can either have a suicide button or you can choose to kill one of your fellow co-hosts for 4 minutes.
Yay!
That's 2
Okay,
deaths in a
now
row.
I'm in this game for serious real now.
You
Alright,
hear that,
fine.
audience? That's what we call
Fine.
improvisation.
I've heard the cries of the people. The peasantry have spoken. Your revolt worked. Let them eat cake.
How dare you compare me to poor people?
I'm
Compared
sure
to
there's
me,
a
you're
little
all
pauper boy in there somewhere just dying to get out.
Yes.
I bet it's a sexual fantasy to be treated like a pauper, but ooh, I think I'm onto something here.
I
Alright,
think you're projecting.
No, he likes to get on all fours and have a bullwhip shoved up his rectum and pretend he's a horsey.
Oh. That is oddly specific.
Nay,
It is
I
oddly
say.
specific, isn't it?
No, that sounds
Oh.
closer to home there for you, Magog.
Uh-oh.
On a related note, no,
Uh-oh.
the elf isn't frightened by traps. They're just frightened there in Magog's mind.
Who is that? Oh, that's the Wackadoo.
Wackadoo has been found.
Oh.
The Wackadoo has been found.
Does that mean I win?
Lyra wins. She chose the thief.
That means the
Well,
thief gets to murder Arcturus.
The real Wackadoo was the friends we made along the way. Let's be honest, kids.
Okay, apparently I need to explain this to the elf because I'm the one who remembered anything you said,
I
Magog.
don't like when
No,
you talk.
what this means is the
Elf.
next 5 Signet attack you are credited with, elf, you can then elect to use to murder us all instead, basically giving you up to a 3rd special attack in practice.
Just want to murder you.
Yeah.
I want you to feel personally attacked.
No, that's for the gift if you win Picture These.
Mm.
The Wackadoo is the next 5 Signa attack you receive because you picked the right Wackadoo. You will get a special attack that doesn't involve these.
But
Now, I have a serious question.
It's for
Why
the
do you
poor
think it
people
involves killing me too?
to get
I
special
can wait.
attacks sometimes. Okay,
I don't like impersonal murder. It's not the same.
You like mass murder and you know it. You do it all the time.
I guess. It's not
Okay.
bad. It's fine.
Also, the person whose picture has been replaced with the Wackadoo gets the honor of having a Wackadoo picture for their health bar.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask about is, how did we come to this decision, Magog?
I made it up today in a drunken stupor.
So you went out and you specifically looked for the Nicholas I'm coming face.
No, I just typed
And
in
you
Wackadoo
went-
pictures on Google.
Uh-huh. And you settled on the Nicolas Cage, I'm about to blow my load face.
Yes.
And you thought it would be a good idea
It was
to put
this
it
or
on.
giant anime titties for Lyra, and I just, I figured the first
Wait.
Wackadoo episode shouldn't be titties, just so you all don't think I'm perverted.
Well,
Mhm.
right. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, my fears are assuaged, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the Nicolas Cage, I'm about to yeet into the kid face. Because that
Did you say?
yeah, that's what this image is from. I've seen it in the viewing crystals.
Mm.
I know where it's from. Unfortunately.
You said kid. It's not a goat, is it?
Mm-mm.
It's
No, I believe it's an altar
Face
boy.
Off when he's grabbing the girl's butt.
Oh, it wasn't an altar boy. It was an altar girl.
Yeah, they were singing in a choir, and he was dressed like a priest, and he had just got done activating the bomb in the public place, and he was all dancing funny, and he got behind the girl that was in the choir, and he grabbed her butt and was all like, oh.
Yeah. And so you attached it to my face.
Yeah, because you like to grab choir girls by the butt. Don't deny it.
That's unconfirmed.
That is
slanderous rumors that are true. I can't confirm them.
You spent time at a nunnery and you stayed there longer than you could have because you're a thief. You could have escaped at any time, so there was a reason you stayed at that nunnery.
Long spans at sea could be a goat.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately for me, the nuns did not take too kindly to me grabbing their butts.
Keep in mind that each episode that I'm on, because Ark's not cool enough to run Wackadoo, but any episode that I'm running, the Wackadoo image will be different and will be applied to somebody else. So, and it could even be the death image. So we don't even know. It's one of the multiple images that can pop up. This episode, it happened to be Thief's second hit image. But Lyra, you get the Wackadoo. Anytime you want to activate it, you just say, "Unleash my Wackadoo."
Do I have to?
Release my wacka.
Or something.
Now it'll hurt them to hurt us.
Yes.
Well,
that's if you get a 5 Signa attack. That can be used as your Wackadoo.
in which case I have 4 effective special attacks.
I suppose. That's
possible?
not fair, though.
No?
You have a suicide button and or kill whoever you want. Because that's the new rules for Picture This.
Well, no, she meant potentially.
Then you have a rollover special attack.
Because I have that one.
And now you have Wackadoo. So you have 2 special attacks and kill whoever you want or kill yourself.
Okay.
Wait, in addition to the 2 she already has.
No, she doesn't have... Well, nobody's
So
paid for 2 yet tonight.
But she's got default 2.
Yeah, she's got default. Everybody has default 2.
Yes, but she's got one that's carried over because someone actually paid.
Niska gave lots of money last time.
Because people
Lyra
actually like me.
Lyra was already activated twice last time, and Niska
So,
gave lots of money.
So, okay, so just to clarify, potentially Lyra could have 4 special attack activations this episode.
No?
Potentially.
No, 3. Well, yes, 4. Potentially.
Right.
If someone buys her 2 special attacks,
I break out the abacus for you.
If somebody buys the 2 special attacks for Lyra tonight, she also has the Wackadoo, and then she can also kill herself or one of us for 4 minutes.
I feel like I should get out the chalk and blackboard and just start, doing the math for Magog in front of him. Even though I'm not the best at numbers, I feel like he needs a visual.
Nobody has bought the super attacks for tonight's show, so it's just 2.
That's why I said potentially.
Yes, but you are trying to confuse me with your big words.
If I can confuse you with the word potentially...
That sounded like potions.
Then I am in for it.
I don't have any potions.
Were you drinking before the show again, Magog?
No!
I feel like you were.
I want to note that this once again confirms the thief hasn't heard a single thing you've said, like, say, when you said you drunkenly came up with the idea of the Wackadoo.
Oh, yeah, he did say that, didn't he? In one ear, out the other. I don't really
So I have 2 special attacks if people think I'm adorable, which they do, so that is virtually an inevitability at this point. And then the Wackadoo, where I take out a poo and I throw it at my family
You whack it
on the 4th of July.
You whack it with your tennis racket.
And then I get the thing from the last one, and then...
Wait, carry the 1, add 1, add a 0, alright?
Mm-hmm.
And you actually have 5 potential special attacks that you can have this episode because, to quote Magog from earlier, if Lyra wins the Picture This game, she gets to kill Ark.
Yeah, she already has one of those from the last episode. If she wins again tonight, that'll be carried over to next episode.
Oh.
So no.
I personally, I wouldn't mind if I got to see a little bit more of, Lyra stumbling over her words and acting all adorable with her floofy sleeves and such.
I should have. I wish Lyra hadn't won. It's become complicated. I should have made Ark the Wackadoo tonight.
It's only complicated because you have a Wackadoo for a brain.
No, you should have made the elf Wackadoo so I would have it.
We've established that my brain is a trap, not a Wackadoo.
Wackadoo
Just
trap.
And it's clear that you're the Wackadoo. You are Nicolas Cage coming.
Yep, that's me. Hi,
That is
hello.
confusing.
Lyra,
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this isn't your first time.
No.
Lyra died naturally, like just from laughing.
Bye-bye.
No! I gotta put all my babies down. I don't have room for them everywhere. You go over there. You over there. I wasn't ready. I had things to do. I was babysitting children. Okay. I'm just fuck.
Well, you need to,
I'm snorting.
You need to stop winning. So fucking much. Everybody bring a notepad to side quests from here on out so you can keep track
I was
of all your
expecting her
Wackadoos.
to fall over and we just hear her impacting upon all of the pigs.
I need more of the pigs in my life, honestly. Because it brings me so much pleasure in my ear holes. You don't understand. It's just like, you know when you hear a sound in music and you get those goosebumps? That's what the pig sound for me is. It's a goosebumps moment.
Is that so?
It's
Yes.
prickly flesh.
I need more of that in my life. Which is why I want Lyra to have all of... What?
That wasn't me. I swear, that was Lyra pooing herself because she's dead.
And that was Lyra releasing the bowels.
It was called an anal purge. That happens after.
Is that what it's called, necromancer?
It's an evacuation of the bowels when you die.
Tell us more, please.
It's really
I'm so
funny.
interested
It's
in
really
your
funny when you hang someone
nightlife.
and
Yeah.
the poo falls like 25 feet.
And it's like
And then
they
if you
have to
stand
defy
under them
gravity.
with a tennis racket, you can Wackadoo as it's falling.
Yeah, is that a fun game you like to play on your off nights?
Who doesn't?
No wonder your content's shit. Come on, that was funny. Don't give me pig noises about it.
I bring all my... Oh.
Oh, did I hurt your little fifis?
Don't listen to the obscenities his heathen children utter. It's okay, babies.
You're not deserving. Any of you are deserving of the Wackadoo. I should have never brought it to this show.
Did I hurt your little fifis?
You
We
just
have
allowed
super
the
chats.
unworthy to claim it, that's all.
Rhino
Some
gave
people.
50 signals to say both of Thief's special attacks show Magog what funny is.
Aww. Right off the bat, the people love me. I told you.
The Rhino has activated the Thief twice.
I
So
think
now,
I'll use one now and one later. Please and thank you.
Aim.
Bye bye.
Oh.
Beautiful. Am I not correct, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lizard people and griffins of all ages? Thank you for coming out tonight. I am your very special host, the Nameless Thief, and it's just you and me now. How we doing this evening, chat? I, for one, am glad to be here. I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time, in fact. Gotta refill my alcohols because it's important to keep your whistle wet. Am I right? You know, hydration is very important. Yes, the content grade did just go up. The legendary side effect. I agree. I bring my A game every single time that I'm on. Can't speak for the rest of my co-hosts, but, you know, gotta keep it classy. So, Did you miss me? I know it's been a minute since I've been on the Friday show, but the Monday show's alright too. You know, any show that I'm on is always going to be top notch, the bee's knees, a good time. And I'm kind of enjoying this whole Wackadoo thing. You know, the attention that it brings me as a co-host is optimal. There is no such thing as bad press. Remember that, all right? Infamous, famous, notable. They're all synonyms for each other, in fact. You can market yourself no matter what happens. It's a good time.
Yes, but it depends on what people you want to buy you, I suppose. Who do you want to be bought by, thief?
No one's buying me.
Really?
Who are you selling yourself to?
I'm not... Okay, those are the same thing, and I'm not selling myself, nor is anyone buying me. In fact, it's just a matter of, I take what I want when I want it. You know? Yeah. There's not a transaction here, it's just money. All the long day.
Entirely a one-way street.
Hello, let me into your deep, dark, dank dungeons where you keep all of your coin, and then let me sneak off into the dead of night with all of your coin. Simple as that. Or,
don't keep my coin in dungeons, but you can be kept in one regardless.
Let me pillage your ship hole for all of your treasure, and then make off into the distance with all of your treasure.
I keep gnomes and gimp suits in my dungeon.
Why?
What? I don't know.
Why?
It keeps the others in line.
There.
What? Who makes the gimp suits, first off? Second off, are they like all one color, like black leather, or you got like a multicolor thing going on here? Third off, do the gimp suits carry mouth and other such holes for purposes?
Well, naturally. I mean, that's just relevant for all tortures, but I have it on good authority that it looks like some sort of weird Mighty Morphin Power Rangers spin-off down there.
You have it on good authority that the elf keeps her gnomes in gimp suits that appear to look like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Do I have that correct?
She's just covering the entire spectrum. It's the weirdest rainbow I think anyone has ever seen.
They like it. They have fun. They scream when they're happy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So.
No, I must be feeling odd. That shouldn't have gotten me.
They scream when they're happy.
I would have liked the Pink Ranger.
I was always more leaning towards either the yellow or the red ranger, honestly.
Look, if you want to lick Lara's Pink Ranger, Magog, you can probably make a deal with her. Reasonable rates, I understand it.
She'll do almost anything for a suicide button.
Lyra, are we prostituting the gnomes too, in addition to everything else? Sex slavery is on the table, is that what I'm hearing here?
Gnomes. No,
it's not an interrogation. Gnomes. I'm not going to haul you off to the magistrate. You just answer honestly. I don't care. I'm just curious.
It's not slavery. They have freedom. They are free to make money doing what I tell them to do. Or they have freedom to be turned into tiny lamps.
And so what's the tax rate on their freedom to make money? Would you say it's...
I do not want to see Lyra's Christmas tree.
Look, it's completely unforced. Those are just consequences.
Exactly.
Anyway, we're supposed to be reading Super Chat.
I suppose we can do that too.
We only have one more, and that's from the Dirty Pox. He gave 2 signals to say, no to sorcery, yes to tits, Trump 24, die Biden. He took this to a political place.
We don't take it to a political place.
Look, this is not a football stadium in Texas.
The political state of the modern world outside of our realm matters very little, as we will be invading nigh.
Strictly speaking, I want you to be better peasants and serfs, because that will make it much easier to hand you when we're your rulers.
Which one is for lower taxes on gnome prostitution?
I will lower the taxes on gnome prostitution the very day I'm given command of one of your countries.
Listen, it's not a democracy. You're not going to just vote for your favorite candidate, all right, people? It is going to be strictly a dictatorship. I will be your humble dictator. Hello, thank you, yes.
It's because you're a dick.
Exactly.
Tater.
Proudly.
Apparently my content sucks.
Whereas Magog is a potato dick.
That's all the super chats, unfortunately. So, are there any Streamlabs?
Yes.
I don't know why I just coughed for no reason.
Because you the illest. Get it?
Oh no.
Get it?
No.
No? You don't get it?
I don't want it.
You don't want it? Do I get points for making Lyra cry? Because that would be like a daily thing, but in a sexy way.
No.
No.
If people got points for making Lyra cry, nobody would die on this show.
And
Can I just have a point
to die on this show?
Can I have a point this one time, just so Nick Cage's face goes away?
Nope.
See, this is where I might get a lot of you to do this if anyone had thus empowered me. They didn't, though, so I just have to lean upon you to remember that we need to get through these things. First off, Master. No. First, we have Gex, who donated 25 Signas to support our efforts here. And more importantly...
Yes.
Lyra!
Yeah.
For the wine fond as I go get a refill of my own. Time to whack all these dudes.
Oh, thank you. Much appreciated.
Well, that's one special attack, one Wackadoo, one suicide button / kill anybody, and one... What else was there?
Special attack.
Special attack carryover.
One special attack.
Right.
One other special attack.
Okay, she's
one
done.
suicide.
One carry. Wait for the rest of you to do basic math. We'll be here all night.
Listen, the special attack carried over from last shows because Niska donated money. But that's
Indeed.
for a regular special attack, so she's done.
No, she gets another one.
No, she doesn't get a free one.
No, I mean, someone will also have to pay for another one.
No.
The donation.
She's had 2 activations, a Wackadoo and a suicide / killing.
Oh.
You see what I have to work with, everyone. I think you should have more pity for me, the oppressed intelligence here.
I'm being punished for murdering for money, and I don't like it.
The Wackadoo only gets activated if somebody gives her 5 signals.
Which technically has not happened yet.
No.
Moving on, Master Brian this time donated 20 signals say, so let's get started on the Wackadiddling.
Oh.
One quick attack for everyone.
Oh.
Oh, that's one quick attack for everyone.
I like it.
Oh.
Wait, does there...
Boop your nose.
Is there any...
Now you have the plague.
Is there any specification on we have to attack, or is it just free-for-all? I can diddle whoever I'd like to.
They didn't dictate targets. I'm picking Magog.
All right.
I'm wanting to say this for a while. Magog.
Whoa!
What would you say if I said you were a pus soap sack of vile garbage, ineffably functional biologically and in no other way, if you could understand what I just said?
I'd say no, I'm not. But your face is stupid.
Ooh, I would also like to attack our Dark Lord here.
I just attacked Ark. I just... Go ahead, Theo.
You just snuck that in under the wire there, didn't you? Yeah. All right, Magog, I want to apologize. I was a little bit mean earlier when I said your content was shit. It's not shit. That's unfair to you. It's where shit comes out of. It's ass.
Ah. Mm-hmm. I get it.
And Lyra.
Uh-huh.
Your 5 signa attack is...
My... Oh. What happens now?
Wait, hang on a second. I thought that only happened whenever it appeared for me. Like, on the face thing.
I play it when it appears, and then I play it again for the attack because it's fucking hilarious.
That animation stresses me greatly.
Alright, fair enough.
Is that... What do I...
Wait.
she so... Oh. Oh. Ew. I was gonna say, she's so cute when she makes that noise, but then he made it, and then Well, I wish I had snuck my suicide attack in there before that happened, because... Hello, everyone. It's Lyra time. Yay! I am here. My hair is not very stylish tonight, but that's okay. The gnomes have figured out a new way to cause me trouble in a peaceful protest. They're now taking my hair styling implements away from me. And I don't know if you are familiar with this concept, but some things are violence that are not literally violence. I believe that originated in the Earth Realm, actually. You know, there are things that are just so hideously offensive that they might as well be violence. So legally and socially, they are equivalent. Stealing my hairstyling implements, for example, is violence. It is a heinous atrocity, and it cannot go unpunished. So, if you ever wanted to know what a gnome looks like when it's been completely flattened with a hair straightener, you can just ask, and I might have an interesting story for you. Oh.
We all suffered our first Wackadoo death. Thank you, Lyra.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I just taking all the firsts because I'm cool and
stop winning.
Seductive. I can't. I just can't.
Now
I would if I could.
Allow me to be more honest. Get stuffed, elf.
You have 2 special attacks, and of course the suicide button /
I volunteer to stuff the elf. I volunteer as tribute. Can I do it? Can I be the stuffer?
Yes.
Without hesitation. I love it.
With a
Let's
wooden
go.
dick.
What?
Yes, you see, the elf hasn't decided to clarify with what.
I have a variety of things at my disposal. All right.
Aren't you at ease now, elf?
As long as it doesn't just give me splinters, or a rash, or abrasions.
Oh, don't you worry, dear. I'll make sure that knob is well polished for
warps.
Oh, look.
Or
Nameless Cage is gone.
Always right with the world once again. Until I get to that death cycle again.
We're not done with the Streamlabs.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
You know.
Whatever could go wrong now?
Well, nothing at all, I'm sure.
Lion Patriot donated 10 signals to say, "My agent shadow your every move, thief. Soon all of Voth shall know your true nature. You will pay for stealing my kidney." Shakes fist in righteous fury. 1 attack for the dashing Octurus and Lord Magog. Targets are your choice.
Nice.
Time to send you to an alternate dimension.
I didn't know you were
Rape
in the
land.
organ trade.
I guess I am. You know, it only makes sense. I probably only do it when I'm like super drunk.
I
So like right after the shows, I just find some random hillbilly person in the middle of the streets, cobblestones or otherwise, and I go whack, and then I go slash, and then I go grab.
Arcturus,
Yeah.
we both have an attack and we get to choose our targets. Let's both choose Thief so we can bring back Nameless Cage.
Concurred.
Thief!
Hang on. Do I get a vote?
No.
No,
What do you want
don't.
from me?
You're the attackee.
Wait, does Lyra get a vote? Lyra,
No.
what do you say?
Unless she suicides herself or special attacks us all.
I vote for whoever lowers no prostitution taxes, unless it's Arcturus, in which case he should be run over by a
Give him a
cow,
firm
I don't know,
pat on
etc.
the back into the face with the dirt. Ah!
Yes. Yes.
Good. Glad we can agree on that. All right, hit me with your best shot, gentlemen, even though you have not the stamina for it.
One day, I'm going to rip you down in your own ship and let you, your crew stuff you full of salty semen.
Ooh, I don't know how I'm gonna beat that one.
Yeah, you can't top that.
Oh.
Maybe Magog can power bottom it.
I'll try my best.
I believe you have it in you.
I do, salty semen. That was pretty good. Thief, behave yourself for the rest of the show. I'm going to tell the world about your third pierced nipple.
That's you, dumbass.
That was a terrible comeback. You just was like, whatever.
You literally have a third nipple, and it is pierced.
No, I don't.
I'm rubber your glue. Wherever you say me, pass off me and stick to you.
Where am I gonna hide a third nipple on this bitch? Alright? Do you see how
on
tight
your-
this thing is?
It's on your back.
I see plenty of perfectly. I think it might be perhaps under the gunt, maybe.
Okay, alright. It's on a woman. It's not called a gunt, it's called a fupa. Alright? And it provides some good cushioning.
Corrected.
Yeah.
You're a woman?
And under your fupa.
Oh. Okay.
So it turns out the thief was the trap in Magog's mind all the time.
Yeah, if I was in Magog's head all the time, things would make a lot more sense. He'd, for instance, be able to do simple mathematics.
Yes, but I would also
regrettably-
be a narcissistic, egotistical asshole with a funny
That too.
hat.
It would be hilarious to see
You have a
put this
triangle
on top
on your
of
head.
your...
Shut up.
My triangle is none of your fucking business, and it probably costs more than your entire threadbare robe.
You have
That
a
was
fucking
fine.
triangle on your head because
So,
you love geometry.
you have circles for eyes.
I do appreciate the
Everybody
delay
has
from what
circles
comes
for
next,
eyes.
but we
No.
probably
Everyone has pointed ovals for eyes. You
Okay.
have gigantic black circle
Lyra,
marks
no,
that your
this is
husband
depriving
punched
you of
your
something.
face in on Valentine's Day for not cooking him the best steak ever.
I'm gonna punch you in the pussy one day.
Is that a promise or a threat?
But I'm not really in a rush. I mean, I can take my time.
Deprivation of literally anything and everything that would benefit me is the only reoccurring theme of my entire existence, so I'm okay. But thank you for trying to help. It's very sweet.
Lyra, don't forget that you have like all the things.
All of them?
All of them.
That's a lot of them.
And you won't really need them for what you apparently want to do most of all. Because Brian donated another 20 signals to say, okay, Lyra, use this to kill Ark.
Oh.
So you can suicide and you're gonna kill Ark because somebody gave you
Oh.
four fucking attacks in a row.
Oh.
Beautiful. I
Yay,
love it. I'm rooting for you,
Alfred.
girlfriend.
Oh.
Remember, your success is actually my success. I built you up.
Oh, murder-suicide time. My favorite part of every Lifetime movie.
You're
I'm
welcome.
going to, there's only one more stream up after this. Maybe we should complete that first because.
No.
Or just, you can delay another 2 minutes.
No.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Just do your thing, I guess.
You have you are. I was not prepared for this. I had something and it's gone.
You got this, baby. I believe in you.
I would rather have. I don't know what's happening. Pubic lice in my nose hairs than be in the same kingdom as you. Ever.
That was good.
That's all I got.
It took a while to get there, but it was good.
I got nothing else.
No,
Nose
that was
hair,
great.
pubic lice. That happened.
That got me too. I had a little bit of an active.
Can I commit Sudoku now?
Yes.
Okay. Do I have to do something?
Just honk your pig. I haven't done the animation for suicide yet.
Bludgeon myself? Alright.
Violently.
Oh.
I'll just play the Wackadoo.
Oh shit, this is almost about to become a Magog only show. We can't have that, chat. Mm-mm. Health potion me now!
Nobody likes you that much.
They do like me that much.
That's
That's
why
the
there's a
mistake
quota
that you always
fucking
make.
kill you.
No. That is a charming and endearing level of banter between me and the chat. It's not an actual, like, malicious attempt on my life, all right? It's just,
Listen, little bit.
It's
You
death play.
are
That's what this
definitely
is.
On a targeted watch list by our fans. All right. They don't even call you Nameless Thief. It's just little bit.
Okay,
Like-
that's like 2 fans and no one else. I'll
It's
have
like
you
8.
know.
I can count them on 2 hands.
No, I have not been called little bit in quite some time by the people, and just because you bring it back doesn't mean it's gonna be a thing.
It's what I call you. Nobody else has to call you that, but it's my nickname for you.
Mm-hmm.
Arcturus is Buckwheat. Your little bit. Fiza is Please Don't Hurt Me.
That's fair. I mean, she is rather intimidating.
Lyra
What with
is
her?
Lyra is Don't Jump. You have so much to live for.
And what's spooky? Did we get spooky yet?
Please jerk me off. What? Joe?
Someone's got some wishful thinking going on.
Way big.
Should I tell her that you have a little crush?
It wouldn't matter. I can't hear her from the friend zone.
Wah wah. Is that what your nickname is? The friend zone?
Oh, that's been done.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay,
that
all
was-
right.
that was done like second season
Ooh.
with the fairy.
That's fair. Well, to be fair, I'm always kind of stepping in on your game. I'm the anti-wingman, getting all up in your.
I like
In
that.
your way.
I like that. Fiza's was Please Don't Hurt Me.
Oh, I got a better one. All right, so it's no longer the friend zone for Magog. His nickname is the No Bone Zone.
No
Uh-huh.
bones on. There we go.
Wait a second.
Get it? 'Cause he's a
Why not
necromancer,
murder
which means-
suicide, because that implies a romantic element that I am going to object to very strenuously.
Why does
It is.
no?
Yep.
Gross.
Aw, that's cute.
It doesn't have to.
Art
No.
thinks he's got a chance with
Ark, you
Lyra.
misunderstand.
No,
it
I'm
wasn't
horrified
it wasn't a
that they
romantic murder suicide. Her life was fulfilled after killing you.
Yes, let's go with that.
I'm
It's
somehow
a-
not really sure. Look,
It's adorable that Ark thinks that he would be wrapped up in a love plot where there is a murder-suicide.
Yeah, it's just I murdered you, and then I realized nothing in my life could top watching you die, hopefully permanently. So
I'm pretty sure I have
nothing to
nicknames
look
now for everybody.
for.
It's
look, I would be okay with you not
Thief is
coming
Little
back to.
Bit. Ark is Buckwheat. Lyra is Please Don't Jump. You have so much to live for.
I thought Ark was Snooze Fest.
Fiza is Please Don't Hurt Me, and Alisteria is Hand Job. And I think that's all the cast.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
it's-
pretty please
you
give
got-
me a hand
Got them
job.
all. I think.
I shortened it.
Well, hold on. I think there might be one more. What was
Yeah,
it?
what's Rat's? What's Rat's nickname?
I don't
Fuck is
know.
Rat?
Rat?
We have a rat on this show?
No,
do
the
we have
one
a
who
rat?
looks like Radagast the Brown. What was his name? P something. Mr. P. P guy.
Pentigast. That's it.
Pentagast.
Oh, right, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, what's his
Pentagast's
nickname?
Yeah, what is his nickname?
I'm just happy to be here.
All right, I'm dead. Yep, that one got me.
Oh, bye.
Bye, thief.
His optimism is absolutely disgusting.
She's so pretty.
I called him Mr. Hat.
Mr. Hat. I thought that was going somewhere else, and I'm like, no, I don't think that's fitting.
Oh, he is Mr.
Mr. Hat.
He's Mr. Hat because he has. Oh, South Park. Right.
He's Mr.
Uh-huh.
He's Mr.
Oh, in
Hat
case-
because he has a big hat. And my
Yeah.
hand's up his ass. What?
Look, we have one more. I just can't really. I can't articulate why, but every time you say what, something tries to shrivel and climb back up. Just, it's
Uh-huh.
very. I don't like it. I don't
No.
like it.
Well, go ahead and read the last special, stream.
Yes, naturally this has to happen right now when it's... Look, Jedi Nightwing donated 10 signas. It's a Magog and Arcturus, 1 attack each. Put the thief into her misery! Which we have to wait on now.
I'll go ahead and activate right now, though, to get it over with.
It is time to do the magic
Have I done
thing.
yet? Wait, that didn't sound
This
right
will
at
be
all.
most
No.
No!
No.
The nasty!
You're supposed to be dead, shut up! Corpses don't talk unless I command them to.
Or unless you're being disgusting!
Or unless you go like this, and you can make their vocal cords do something really funny. At least
Sorry.
gnomes.
Let me be ghostly. Ooh my god, yo nasty!
Well, you're not dead now, you dumb twit.
Oh, alright, I'm coming back.
But we're here to help you get back to that blessed state for the rest of us.
So I
I
shouldn't
have a
even bother
tongue twister.
coming back into Crystal. Alright, I see how it is. Later, losers.
It's only 2 attacks. It's not gonna kill you, you dumb.
Okay, fine, I'm coming back again.
Basic math. I mean,
I
honestly.
will
Man,
absolutely have a fit.
It's not... You should have some patience with them. It's not like they have gotten any sort of basic schooling. I mean, it's really a miracle they can read.
Ooh.
In any case, I heard a tongue twister that reminded me very much of you, thief. She sucks off sea slugs off the seashore.
I'm gonna need you to take about 20% off the top there, son.
Oh.
I'm going to be a contrarian and pay little bit a compliment instead of attacking her with a insult. Nameless thief.
Yeah.
You are very, very pretty for a man.
I got bigger tits than you. Which is a surprise. Considering.
Tits doesn't matter.
You're right, you're right.
Matters what everywhere.
You're a terrible liar.
Hang on, pause.
Get the impression that you feel attacked.
We have established, I believe, on this show, in fact, off Crystal, naturally, but on this show, in fact, that I have coochie game and not pee-pee game going on here, which certifies me as a female. Thank you very much.
No
Lyra
woman,
can
no
confirm.
Woman, no woman can become the captain of her own ship. So either that's a fake-ass background or you're a man.
Excuse me?
That's not a kitchen back there.
If
so...
I bitch and whine and complain and moan and stab enough bitches, anything is possible, alright?
Thief is the trap of Magog's mind, and it's the thief in a sailor suit costume windmilling.
If you're not a man and you're not a woman, then you're at least a futa. And
Define futa for me, please.
Someone with a dick that grows out of their clitoris, but they still have a vagina.
So I have the biggest clitoris ever? Is that the logic?
Clitoris penis.
I wish I was a Fuda.
Interesting.
I could have done without knowing that.
Now we're giving Lyra things to contemplate. Let's move on.
Well,
Yeah, you guys
look,
are.
you really shouldn't encourage her
way-
fan fiction. I mean, the things that have already been written about us. It's just,
Don't-
Honestly.
Right. Fan fiction.
Yeah, can we not have this fan fiction pop
I'm
up?
not
Thank you, Chad.
Weird.
I appreciate
I'm
it ahead of
not
time.
creepy and normal.
Just nix that from your brains. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
be quiet, Triangle Head. I need to.
No.
I need to
Say
read
my name.
another. I need to read another.
What's my name?
We're going into picture this, so shut up. You're a little bit.
There we go.
Really, really cute, really short version of Pyramid Head.
I'm gonna own
Triangle
it,
Head.
okay?
It's not scary. You're just
Because-
She's chibi Pyramid Head.
Disdain of the name only increases the disdain of the thing itself, and that is not what I want.
10 signas from Garrick Malot, who said 1 attack for Lord Magog and on anyone, and 1 for the elf to attack Ark. So that is an activation for me and the Lady Lyra,
me.
who wins all the things.
Not Futa, who was very sad. That's me. Oh God,
Beautiful.
I
Right.
know.
I love it.
I get to
I
choose
know.
the target, and I want
Oh,
these
no,
to
what's
remain
happening?
As, Nicolas Cage coming.
So I am protected. That's
I'm
what
gonna
I just
attack
heard.
Lyra because she won't stop fucking winning.
What?
Yeah, Lyra, your ears are droopy,
No.
and that is
Oof.
a real bad insult for an elf. If you guys
That is
No.
rough.
droopy ears, you have
No.
droopy ears.
No.
Don't jump. You have so much.
No.
Lymph lobes.
No.
It's okay,
Okay.
Lyra. I
Are
think
they
that your ears are pointy enough.
They're not droopy.
I've given her a complex. Go ahead and attack Arcturus,
It's fine.
Lyra.
I'm okay. Arcturus. Oh, I'm running low on insults.
Yes.
Make fun of
Ew.
his mustache. That's always a good point to make.
My
Your
mustache is flawless. Go on, assault it, see if it hurts me. I have mastered it.
Your mustache looks like oh, put it away. Oh, it looks like something you see at a swimming pool when you're like 4. You have nightmares about it for the rest of your life. And you can't explain to your friends why you won't go in the changing room ever again, but you don't. It's not autobiographical
Okay.
at all.
I'm
Who are
laughing
you
because it's a
insulting
lie.
Uh-huh. Sure, Jen.
I'm okay.
We're about ready for Picture This, so are there any more Streamlabs before we move on to the second hour content? Please.
Ooh,
I'm
I
so
have an
glad
insult
you-
for Ark. It's a freebie for me.
Thief,
I do
we
it
have
because
to-
it gives
we have
me
to move
pleasure.
on with the show.
But I want to do it so bad.
Someone might, look, someone's already empowered you to take advantage of this whenever you use your other thingy. Look, in the meantime, Ganon donated 25 Signas to support this. Remember, you bought it on yourselves. Support this. Hold on, this is one that I need to brace for because they've clearly issued this to the one person who can carry it off, and I mustn't disappoint even though it's not to my benefit.
Mhm.
You got
Oh.
it. I believe in you.
Please spare us from this Wimbledon wombling, Jabberwocky Wackdoodle, gibbling and jambling, cuckoo Lululand. Have a special attack and send them all to the Bone Zone.
Oh.
Yeah, I get to kill all of you whenever you don't know it's coming.
You didn't need to make it sound.
Yeah. That's
He
Devious.
usually does it right after he says that, though.
I was waiting for the ball to drop
Yeah.
there. What's up? Nothing? Nada? Huh?
Any case, that's it.
All right. Okay.
You have to have balls to drop them. Maybe that's the issue here.
That's true. He doesn't even have the seal.
Did that do it?
In any case, no, I'm not wearing the gambeson because I'm freaking
Fucking
attacked
die.
by dogs.
Oh, there we go. Delayed reaction. It's okay. It's expected. It's human.
Not again.
He makes a really good dead bunny.
I'm tired of dying.
No. It's so sad. You get to kill people like a lot, though. So, stop your fucking bitching. Anyway, how's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone's having a good time. Hope you all like the new Wackadoo. Had nothing to do with me. I swear. I was not the influence. Nothing to do with me. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. Let's see who's in the chat. Look. It's Jen. Jen T. Maxey. Yeah, I see you. Fuck yourself. Shiners is here. You can go fuck yourself too. That's right. I'm doing my bit. It's what I do. Anyway, Lord Gex is here. Of course he is. Invite yourself, Assassin of the Grey. Good to see you in the chat. You never hop into Discord and talk with us anymore. You're just over there in the chat posting links and going fucking yourself. That's right. That's weird. David Snyder's here. Your name's cool, so I'm not going to tell you to go fuck yourself. Kaz is here. Hello, Kaz the Demon. Blow me. Scruffy Knight's here. He says, hey, Poe. Hey, Scruffy Knight. How are you doing, buddy? Been a long time. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, Niska's here. Hello. Hi, Niska. Thank you for all the donations. You've been a wonderful fan to everyone on SideQuest. Go fuck yourself. That's right, Tetris Freak. Hello. Yeah, fuck yourself. Fuck, my 2 minutes are over already. Damn. Where does the time go?
Oh, wherever your balls went. So we don't know.
All right.
Why does my mouth taste like brains?
'Cause it does. Is that all, Arcturus? Is that the last one?
Oh yeah, that was the last one. We're caught up.
Finally, time for Picture This. Today's Picture This is Terrible Earth Realm Postmodern Art, and we will discuss how much it costs.
Oh
Now,
boy.
These are all
art snobs.
These are all saved and numbered in order of least expensive to most expensive.
Oh.
So you don't have to guess which is most expensive and least expensive, but it would be nice if you guys could try to guess what the actual numbers are and see how close you get. Usually we get 3 choices. You all three of you get to choose which you think is the worst, and then I will copy them, put them in a folder, and you have the right to change them out once. And then at the end of the show, we look at the chat, and based on the numbers they type, we try to decide who wins. And whoever wins gets a suicide button / the ability to kill any one person instantly.
The lifetime movie
Next
button.
episode.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Now that that's been established, tonight, I don't necessarily want you all to choose what you think is the worst looking artwork and what you think is the worst, because it's all postmodern crap. So even if you like it, it's all pretty much postmodern crap. I want you all to choose based on how ridiculous the price is. So, what you think is the most ridiculous based on the price. Alright? And you get 3 choices, and you get to swap them out if you want. Are you all ready?
Okay.
Are you all ready for Picture This? Alright, we're going
I
to
guess.
And some of these have stories. Some of these have stories. Alright, our first one. I'm going to zoom in a little bit there. Here we go. Now these are created by a New York artist, and he picked garbage up off the street in New York and put them in little glass cubes and arranging them in an artistic way and sold them for a certain price. And he sold a bunch of them, so it's not just one. It's like a whole wall of these motherfuckers. All different garbage, receipts, wrappers, Pepsi cans. And he put them in a glass cube that say, Garbage of New York City.
I can imagine a tourist purchasing one of these for like $10, maybe 15, so that's my guess.
Alright. Lyra, Arcturus, what do you think this costs?
Well, I think it probably started that price, but is now up to at least 30 due to inflation.
Inflation hasn't hit that bad. That would double the price.
I'm going to say 50.
That's exactly right.
What?
He sold them for $50 a piece.
Starting out, or that's current?
Oh, that's
I
correct.
was insufficiently pessimistic. Wow.
Yep.
All right then.
Well, I am brilliant, so.
Or just that much more depressed. One of the two.
Next image.
Both.
Here is some artwork done by yet another New York City postmodern artist. And he sold both paintings for the same price, each one. So, and these paintings are called invisible paintings.
Oh my god, no. No!
They're paintings of my self-esteem.
Oh
Wow.
my god, I'm in the wrong
That
line
got
of
me, Lyra.
business.
That got me.
People,
Okay.
if I had known it was this easy to swindle people, I would not have started to steal from them.
Now, how
All I
much do
gotta
you think he sold each one of these two paintings for?
Oh gosh. So we're going up from 50, so that makes this at least 100.
Uh,
$100?
100, yeah.
100 Earthrealm dollars, not Cygnus.
you
Yeah,
know,
100 Earth rounds.
The frames are worth more than that. Come on.
this is lazier than the previous. Although I know they'll get more expensive later on. I'm just going to pick this one because
They are just
can
frames.
they really get that much lazier? That's
Okay, Arcturus picks this as his choice for the worst based on price. Even though he
I might
doesn't-
swap out later. It's offensive on the grounds of the sheer lack of effort. It infuriates me just looking at them.
Right? I know.
This is
It literally is like you'd think it's just a picture of like an empty apartment that somebody moved and they didn't want to take the frame, so they just took the art. But no, that's
I'm
the
guessing
installation.
500.
That's the actual installation.
Because whoever's buying these, they're not paying that money. It's some sort of, well, this might be a recurring theme. This is some sort of seedy underbelly dollar washing scheme, I think they call it.
Money laundering, yes.
This is brilliant, I tell you,
Close enough.
brilliant.
How much though? How much do you think they went for?
Oh, I guess 500.
500. Okay, Lyra.
No. I will say 300. Because I must differentiate myself from the nerd.
Well, you should have went up because
Poop.
each one of these paintings went for $10,000.
Are you
Oh.
kidding me?
Mm.
I'm sorry for the sheer
definitely-
absurdity. I think I picked wisely.
I'm in the wrong line of business, people. Folks,
He went
changing
basically.
careers.
He or
I'm gonna
she,
become an
whoever
artist.
whoever the artist is, went out and bought like $300-400. You know, because frames are actually quite expensive. Picture
Oh,
frames
yeah.
are very,
yeah.
especially that size. Those are pretty big. So, and they're very ornate. So they probably spent $300-400 on the frames, and then just hung them up and was like, oh, they're invisible art, and got 10 grand a piece.
You know,
Peace.
if they're going to go that far with it, shouldn't they? Don't they have a proven scam where they say you can only see the art if your heart is pure? Or something?
Right, something like that. Probably did do some gimmick like that. I don't know. I didn't read the whole damn thing. All right.
There are at least like 3 people in the audience who are like, what are they talking about? They're beautiful. Because they haven't watched the show enough.
This postmodern artist created this. And it's an up-close image, but essentially they took a crucifix and dipped it in a jar of their own pee.
Oh,
Oh, I heard about
Oh.
this one.
they
I
didn't
guess
just
the
dip it. They submerged
They
that
submerged
sucker.
it completely in their own urine and then put the lid on and sealed it so that it's a piece of art.
edge.
It's essentially a
try doing
mason
that here,
jar.
though.
It's a mason jar filled with urine with a crucifix inside. Little crucified Jesus in PP.
So higher than 10,000. I'm gonna say 50,000 because it's Jeebus.
All
And
right.
yep, that's what I'm gonna
Arcturus,
say. It is.
what do you think this cost?
I apparently can't summon very much nihilism, so I'm thinking 30,000.
Lyra?
I'm gonna say 15,000. Just to be different.
Well, you are dead on. He
What?
sold this at auction to
Damn it.
$15,000.
What?
Lyra's
I'm
hitting it
right.
out of the park tonight. Yeah.
Again?
I'm
That's
willing to bet.
disturbing.
Look, if that didn't go to an Atheist Plus member, I don't know what.
Oh.
It's a bit ridiculous. Boy, apparently swindlers can really take advantage of the art scene. All
I've
right.
been known to pee. I could be rich.
I am in the wrong line
Look,
of
if you-
business, folks.
Here is
Right
a
now, you
wonderful...
take a president mask, either one of the last two, put it in a mason jar, piss in it, cap it. Let's see what we get at auction.
Brett, here is a wonderful reproduction of the Venus de Milo, but it's a smaller statue. It's only about like this big. And this was created by, I believe, a French artist who used his own petrified fecal matter
Oh.
to create the statue.
How did he petrify his fecal matter?
Hey,
Using
we
some
found the
sort of
Wackadoo.
alchemy. But apparently this statue's concrete or clay or whatever he used to create it has his poo mixed in.
I don't like that. I was about to compliment the modeling, and now...
So he did all this to say he could shit out of Venus de Milo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now the last one, the reason I put them in order of expensiveness so that you guys aren't guessing all over the place. The last one was 15 grand. So how much do you think he got for this? Because
Okay,
you know
this
it's going to be
one is-
higher. You know it's going to be.
This one's 50 grand.
Thief says 50.
Yep.
I'm going to say 40 grand.
Lyra?
I'll go 30. I think.
Well, Arcturus was the closest at... Well, both Arcturus and Thief were the closest at $45,000.
Oh.
So Thief was 5,000 higher. Arc was 5,000 lower, but they were both pretty much almost spot on. Almost
And
50
they're-
grand for this fucking poo statue.
Wow.
One
To
must
be
at least.
fair,
To be
Tip
fair, it's
invisible
really
trap.
rather well done, at least. It's not like...
Yeah.
it does look great. And you know, I hate to be that person that points it out, but there are certain parts of the world where fecal matter does get used in the building of dwellings and such. So
Yeah, but I don't think that was his purpose of doing it. I think
no,
No.
obviously not. It's no
Yes.
one's gonna be housed by the Venus de Milo shit. But
All right. Well, speaking of poop, here is a
No!
sealed can of artist's shit. This
Which
artist did multiple cans of poop and sealed them using modern canning technologies of the time, which was 1969.
but which artist is the question?
I'm sure they marketed them as unscented.
His name is up there. It's some French fucking guy. But this is number 80.
Oh.
This is number 80. He did many of these. He pooped in cans and sealed them and put funny labels on them that said artist's shit. Contents 30 grams. Freshly preserved, produced, and tinned in May of 1969.
I have a question. Are the poop
Some people will collect anything.
all the same constitution? Like
No,
you
I
know,
don't think he did them all at the same time. I think he took his time and pooped on different days, so it could be anything in that can.
Yeah, so you get your loose poops, and you get your solid poops, and you get your clumpy poops, and then you get your nutty poops. And then
You
you
get your
green
poops
poops.
with a little bit of cum in them.
Yeah, so you get all sorts of different poops. I wonder what kind
No.
is it.
Your spermy poops.
No. No. No.
I'm trying to get Lyra to use one of her specials.
No.
I'm just bothered by the inevitability. We know it's more expensive than previous
It's
items.
more expensive than the $45,000 poo statue.
That is, this is where I want to use my bullshit flag
So
right
this
here.
is yours. You're gonna call this one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mind you, getting another tip of the invisible hat for putting in more effort than Invisible Art Guy.
Yeah.
That's true. Invisible Art Guy pretty much did nothing. He just bought frames from a store. So, but how much do you think these cans of poop? Now, they all went for different prices, but this one, can number 80, was infamous. It had thought to been lost for a very long time.
Ah.
And then
The
somebody
infamous
found it,
lost
and so
Uh-huh.
it went to auction, and it's like, oh my god, the missing number 80 poo. It's the
Okay.
missing, it's missing number 80 poo. We've been looking for that poo. And
How far into the internet did you have to
we
dig
gotta
for
catch
this
them
shit?
all. We gotta catch them all.
Mm.
So how much do you all think, Thief? What do you think this artist's poo number 80 went for?
Gosh, I'm gonna say 80 G's, my dude.
All right. Arcturus?
I think that we've got to climb a bit slower than that, so I'm going to say 50 this time. And I want to take the buyer, open the can, and rub their nose in it.
Fair. Lyra, how much do you think this can of poo number 80 went for?
I think around 60.
Well, you were all wrong. The closest was thief. It was actually 97,250 euro.
Okay, so hang on, pause.
So over 100 grand. It's over 100 grand.
Over 100.
Yes.
That's
Okay, no. At this point, not just rub their nose in it, they're eating it.
This next one.
wait, literally. Okay, you know what the French call perfume? I learned this in
Poupée?
doing extensive research of the other world, right? You know what the French call perfume? And it's very fitting for this. Eau de toilette.
Yeah, okay, sure. We got some time to do the next one.
Eau de toilette number 80 from this French artist.
Check this one out. It's an installation. It's the artist's bed and various garbage and soiled sheets
Oh.
that he or she decided to save and pretty much install in whoever buys it, because it's not all glued together, so it's an art install. At least with the others, they were like little things, like a can of poop, a frame, a little jar of piss with a cross in it. But this one is like, who has room for a whole ass bed and a bunch of fucking garbage?
Hold on. I can. This will explain both the price and the else. I understand it. I get it. This one is for the rich jerk who wants to try to stay in touch with how the poor and insignificant live. So they buy this art installation to remind them that they deserve everything coming to them.
Is it like an OnlyFans girl's bed or something?
I don't know. It's the
Why
artist.
are people buying it
I don't know.
for so much?
Well, you don't know how much it is. How much do you all think it is?
Okay, so more than 97,000.
More than 97,000.
euros. Okay. Alright. Mattress, 12 grand. Box spring, another 10 grand. Rug, 3 grand. I'm gonna go with 120 G's, bruh.
Not bad. Ark.
Alright.
I'm going to just go ahead and go with 150 on this one. Make it a full 200 because they do have clearly a mansion to stick this in for slumming.
Wait. My answer is gonna change depending on whether or not those are 100,000 thread count sheets.
I do not have that information.
Do we know the thread count of the sheets?
No, they're just soiled sheets from
God
the
damn
artist
it.
sleeping on the bed. Lyra, how much do you think this art installation went for?
Well, I was gonna say 150,
Well,
and then now I'm gonna say 150.
it went for exactly 150,000. Can you see these? Are you cheating, Lyra?
Fuck you both.
Stop winning!
Oh,
Stop winning all the
I
things.
can't. It's a curse.
Don't you think
150.
if I could cheat, I would? Of course I would.
So Arcturus wins too because he went 150. But still,
Oh
I feel
no!
like
Then
Lyra,
you got uncomfortable.
I feel
Things
like
were
Lyra
when
I-
he stopped.
you should go on The Price is Right if you're not cheating. Because
I'm not.
either that or you just have an eye for expensive crap.
Really awful art. Yeah.
Yeah, this is an installation you have installed in your mansion and you want to maintain your hatred for the poor.
I guess so. All right, let's move on to this wonderful piece called Blood Mirror.
It's just a red square.
Oh, that's snazzy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really
I'm
just
literally
a-
showing you the whole artwork. There's no.
This is more than 150,000 people.
Yes.
That's depressing. I'm in the wrong line of business. I'm gonna
Okay,
take
yes.
career change.
I'm also going to go ahead and swap out because this is even lower effort than going out and finding really fancy frames.
Yeah, no, I want to switch.
So Ark's copy. You can't both have the same one.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Beat you to it.
Ark beat you to it. Sorry.
Okay, fine.
You have the can of shit. That's not bad.
It's not good either.
Lyra,
No effort in
you
the
have yet
frames,
to choose.
and we know it's
Are
more
you waiting
expensive.
for something even worse? We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
Biding
I
my
hope there's
time.
something.
She's biding
All
her
right.
time.
Mhm.
How much do you all think this went for, Thief?
200,000.
All right. Ark,
How
how much would you pay for this red square?
I wouldn't pay shit for it. Not even the artists in a can.
How much? What do you think?
Oh, 225,000.
Okay. Lyra?
That was definitely not exactly what I was going to guess, so I'm fine. I'm gonna say 250.
Well, you're all way off because it went for $1,100,000.
Don't you
What?
fucking
What?
say it!
1,100,000.
Yeah,
What?
I swapped wisely. There's no, they can't get both lazy
What?
and more of a price than.
Wait, I have to
I'm
see
gonna-
everybody's
I'm gonna need you to
faces.
take-
Hold on, let me close the
What?
picture out. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna need you to take at least 99.99% off the top there, Sonny Biscuit.
Let me
That's
say
way
it
too
again.
damn
One
high.
None of my
million.
crappiest start I've ever.
1,100,000.
That's fucking degenerate.
What?
I think we broke Lyra. She's
I'm in the wrong
we're in the
lying.
wrong
I'm
business.
of
incensed.
business. If it takes painting a square one color to make that kind of monies, I'm putting way too much effort into my whole, like,
Well, this one's more
thief
interesting.
shindig.
For Arcturus, this person took the previous one and took it a step further and put a little more effort in it. After they
line.
painted the red square, they cut it with a knife.
Okay, I would call this one.
That's still
This
more
is
effort.
my bullshit one. Alright, bullshit. I'm calling bullshit.
You want to swap out? You
I
only
wanna
get
swap
one
out.
swap. You only get
I thought
one.
you said we got 3.
No. Why would I give you 3?
Because
get
you
one.
secretly like me.
No. Are you sure you want to swap out the can of shit for this one?
No, never mind.
How
Okay.
many more murder times do I have?
2?
2?
You haven't used it. You've only used
That's
the
a
Wackadoo.
Oh,
bazillion.
I also have a murder time, too, by the way.
Yes.
Can I do a murder time?
Okay, fine.
I need a minute. Thank you.
Everybody take a break. Is this more infuriating or less infuriating than the interior design was?
I'm not incensed. I'm just depressed now. I've
Yeah.
wasted so much of my life. I'm gonna go kill myself. Alright, bye.
Okay. Can I, if I had $1 million, I don't know what I would do, but I wouldn't buy a square. I'd like to think I would buy something a little cooler than a square, but I don't know. I don't know how these people think. Perhaps the culture is so drastically different in the Earth realm that I don't know. No, I can't see myself doing that. I don't understand. Do you know how many gnome hookers you could buy with $1 million? You could orchestrate the most hellish, nightmarish tidal wave of debauchery and tiny flailing limbs anyone has ever seen. You could traumatize whole villages in one fell swoop. The smell? Can you imagine the smell? So much trauma could be generated with $1 million Earthrealm dollars. So much. And they squandered it. They squandered it like fools. Like pitiful, shameful, wretched little fools. Oh. I could sell a tidal wave of gnomes all smacking orifices together for at least $1 million Earth dollars.
Right?
Yeah.
I think. Look,
Well,
strictly speaking, they don't have actual gnomes there, so if you just manage to get one of them over there, you can probably hawk it for an untold sum just for the research opportunities.
Yeah. Since we're half an hour in, we're going to take a break and read some super chats, and then we will continue our wonderful picture this. Scruffy Knight gave 6 signas to say, health and attack for Lyra. She clearly needs it this episode. Please attack little bit. Poe, scratch my balls.
That's a lot.
I thought you loved me, Lyra.
I
thought we had
here
something
we
special.
fucking go.
Scratch your own balls.
I do love you.
Mm-hmm. Why you gotta do me so dirty like this?
Well,
Right? That's a special time for just you and me, not for everyone else.
I know, but what if?
What
Okay.
if-
What if I attack you? What if I attack your boobs with my boobs?
Oh,
That could be okay.
all right.
Would that work? I
Yes,
think that would
cheating.
work.
You're
I
not
think
supposed to do that.
This works. I think
Why?
this is. Wait, you're
Unless I get the
disagreeing?
They're not. The chat's not going to appreciate this unless you do it live, and I could do without this Newton's cradle personally.
Yeah, they're shy. They
Just
like to
stand
support
next
me
to
from
each
off
other and
screen.
Just stand next to each other and hit one, and they'll go clack, 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 clack.
Just like a pair of Newton balls. Never ending.
And we got one 5 signa from Orla Seraph to say, I got an attack for Octurus to use how he likes. So Orla Seraph,
Much appreciated.
Activated.
Let's see.
Octurus.
Just close your
I have
eyes and
attacked the
count till
thief. I have attacked
dead.
Magog. I guess I'll attack the thief again because the elf is expecting it.
No.
You salty sea slattern! Drown yourself post haste.
There we go. Are there any Streamlabs? Because that's the end of Super Chat.
Also,
I'm
that
gonna-
makes the Nick Cage again, and that's fantastic.
I'm gonna need Ark to get better insults post haste, please and thank you.
Go ahead and hit Streamlabs so we can get back to terrible artwork and how expensive it is.
Boom.
We just had something come in,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm sure you're regularly used to hearing there.
Not Ark and not Magog certainly, but yes.
I'm sure you're used to saying it, indeed. Brandon in 15 signas say, Ark, please add to the thief kill count, which I appreciate it.
Your
How dare
organs
you.
for
The
science!
audacity, the nerve.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Hit me with your best shot.
Go ahead and knock her up. Out.
What?
Out.
Do we really want that monstrosity running around here?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on, my god. Come on.
I'm not gonna.
I want to stuff you full of sea cucumbers and then startle them.
Why? What happens?
They splooge.
Alright, I'm dead. I'm gonna go look up what this means.
Well, let us discuss
that.
let us discuss the next piece of artwork while Thief is away.
Oh.
And by the time she comes back, we'll be ready to guess the price. Look at this wonderful. Obviously, it took a lot of talent to do this wonderful piece of postmodern art called Triangle. The Thief's gonna love this one.
There's still more effort than the red square, so I'm content.
This one is mine because I have to pick one before I keep forgetting that I have to pick one.
All right, I will.
I also like triangles, so I don't know. It's my justification.
Well, we have half an hour left, so there's time to swap
Okay.
out one. You know.
Okay.
This one speaks to you, does it?
I don't know. It confuses me. It feels pretentious, but in kind of like a laid-back way. Something about the color scheme and the fact that it's not really.
It
A
looks
triangle.
like a pride flag for triple autism.
Oh, that's why I like it. Oh.
Real quick, while we're waiting for the thief to return to guess prices, we just got a donation from Jim Adams, who gave 10 signas to say no one's buying it, so I'm donating this to the Morskar Museum of Fine Art.
Oh.
Thank you, 10 signas. I wish you were incredibly wealthy so you could give us $1.1 million for a red square. Because I would totally paint you a red square, Jim Adams. If you were a millionaire and looking to buy some Morskar art, I would paint the red square in the blood of my enemies, so that at least it was more effort than that fucking thing. Alright. Thief, return to life and tell us what you think of this triangle.
It's missing a tip.
No, it's not. It's just a slightly off-white.
No, it's missing a tip. You can't. It's not a triangle.
Well, I don't know the name of that shape without the point. So
It's a trapezoid. You ignorant slut. Does my hat look like a trapezoid to you?
It's a Jawa ship. It's a Jawa desert vehicle.
A triangle.
I don't even want to talk to you right now.
Anyway.
You don't even know geometry.
It's not a trapezoid. It's a triangle. It clearly has.
It's a trapezoid.
How much do you think it's worth?
A trapezoid is a triangle with a botched circumcision.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's not a number. I'm sorry.
What do you call a botched circumcision?
We already done that joke. You did it like three
a rip-off! I'm gonna guess. Okay. All right. $2 million.
All right. Arcturus, what do you think this went for?
I don't feel comfortable jumping all the way up to millions, so I'm just going to say 1.5.
Lyra?
I'm gonna say 5. I don't know.
5 million or 500,000?
5 million.
Well, you're
whatever.
off.
We know it has to be more than the last time.
Arcturus was the closest. This went at auction for 1.6 million.
Oh.
$1,600,000 dollaristas.
Well.
For a trapezoid, no less.
Yeah.
All right, you're all dead.
Oh, she used her last one.
Yeah, I did.
Yay.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Honestly, at this point, just thanks.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could be of service. Honestly, people, though, for realsies, I am in the wrong business. If I had known that it was that easy to swindle people beforehand, I would have done it sooner. Honestly, truly. The rich are just asking, begging, practically begging me to take their money at this point. Because, okay, if I could sell a trapezoid for 1.6 mil, I'd be sitting pretty on my own little island, sipping on some cocos, maybe enjoying a nice foot rub from one of my many, many servants. I mean, you know, how could it get any better? I wouldn't have to do anything ever again for another day in my life. All right, my crew would be taken care of. My ships would be full mast all of the time, and not a need for any of them ever again. I'm missing out. I think I need to reassess how it is that I'm going about making money in this life, because it's just like I'm not maximizing my service potential to the world, honestly. This is rather disgruntling, but at the same time, it's also a wake-up call. It means that I have to try less than I have been. I have to try less harder than I have been at this juncture in my life. And you know what? That takes a lot of load off me. It makes me feel less pressure, which is a good thing. All right, we're gonna bask in this glorious revelation together. I think it will be good for us, chat. I definitely think so. And my co-hosts are back.
Yes, we have returned.
Wait a second. I know you had A's. Are you sure? Do they really buy her two of them?
How much do you all think this one went for?
What even is that? I don't even know what kind of shape that is.
I'm guessing that's a banner from Mountain Blade Warband, or was it Bannerlord, maybe?
It's a left-leaning penis.
Left-leaniness.
A left-leaning penis.
Queer Thor's hammer.
Apparently, it's a fucking Rorschach to some people.
But one of the balls is a little bit heavier than the other one.
How much do you
one
think,
of the balls,
Thief? How much?
Mjolnir's retarded cousin, Mjolnir.
Okay, okay, so it's greater than 1.6. I'm gonna go with 1.8 mil.
Arcturus?
I'm gonna jump to a clean 2 mil on this thing.
Lyra?
I was going to say 2. So, I'm going to say 2.2 million, I guess.
Thief was the closest. It only went up 100,000 from the previous year. 1.7.
Nice.
1,700,000. Yes.
Mjolnir.
Don't forget, Lyra, you still can swap out, and Thief still has one swap out. Ark already did his.
Okay.
Alright, this next one has an interesting story. It was drawn by a child who happened to be the daughter of the CEO of KFC.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
So is that like a chicken or some sort of...
So this wasn't even
chicken
like a
walrus?
full-grown adult artist. This was actually a little kid, but she happened to come from money and be this daughter of the CEO of KFC.
Ah, that must be
Okay.
the Earthrealm
I'm-
equivalent of the gigantic corporation I run, KFG. We sell delicious, delicious food,
Kentucky Fried Gnome.
perhaps.
I'm just gonna be mean at this point and say that this was titled "Daddy Sneaking in My Room," and he auctioned it off just to stress how easily get away with it.
Ooh. Ouch. How much do you think it went for?
1.9.
1.9 million. All
Yep.
right.
That's the number I'm going with, and I'm sticking to it.
Ark?
I'll go 2 million again. I'm probably on a hit list now.
Lyra?
I'm going to say 2.1 because I wanted to this time, and I'm always last because nobody wants me to win all the time because I just do.
Lyra was the closest. It went for 2.2 million.
Oh, I'm brilliant, aren't I?
Now, I'm not as mad at this. I'm more mad at the price it went for, but the fact that it was done by a child, I forgive its design. It's actually
I
really,
like the horsey.
really well,
No, the child
really
is
well done
blameless.
for a child.
Only the parent should be held accountable.
Its head is funny.
I actually like it for a child's drawing, but 2 million's a little much for something somebody had magnetized to their refrigerator for a few weeks.
Did the KFC CFO buy this in the auction themselves?
Oh,
I don't know.
I like its single beady deranged eyeball. Makes me smile.
Please don't forget, Lyra, you still have one last special attack. And you can also swap out if you wish. Here's the next one. It's a wonderful piece. I don't know any of these artists' names. I didn't write them down because I don't care.
I'm too bothered with this still, again, more effort than a red square, but certainly this is no less offensive in its... No, it is less offensive, but still offensive.
Well, this one is pretty abstract. It's just colors and some lines, but how much do you think it went for?
Devastating their country will be a net gain for them.
Yeah, which country's flag is this?
Slovenia. What are
You
the
can
ones
start
from Marvel?
Slavia's fan then.
I can only assume this is the pride flag for the 1%.
Right? How much do you think it went for, Thief?
2.2 mil?
Ark?
I'm going to just go ahead and skip to 2.5.
Lyra.
3.
Lyra was the closest yet again.
What?
It went for this painting.
You are
went
way
for,
too in tune with this elf.
This painting went for 3,800,000.
Well, naturally, I mean, it's incredible. Look at it.
I want to switch. This is the
This
one
is
that
the
I
one.
want.
This is the one you
more
want to
bullshit
switch
on.
out.
It's the pride flag for my people.
Still, too
Lyra's
much.
the only one who has a switch out now.
I'm angry.
All right. Our next one isn't a painting at all. It's a photograph.
Oh.
And it is considered the world's most expensive photograph.
Whose asshole is it? What?
It's a picture of the Rhine River.
What?
This is the most expensive photograph.
To date, yes.
What?
How much do you think it went for at auction?
We already know it's nearly 4 million, and for anything less than Elvis's butthole,
Just because you know it's above 3.8 million doesn't mean...
I wish it were
You
a
don't know how
butthole.
much, though, because we're getting to the more expensive stuff, so...
I wish it were a butthole, because at least that would make sense.
This is a picture of the Rhine River on a cloudy day from...
was the Rhine River nuked afterwards? Is it gone? Is it a crater now? What could possibly explain this?
No,
Besides
it's still
money
there.
laundering,
it's just,
which
this
explains
guy,
everything,
He
really.
took a photo from a very particular spot where everything looked flat, even the river, so it kind of looks like an abstract piece of artwork. There's like a bike
Green
path
screening.
there,
No, it looks like the start of someone drawing a landscape painting.
and didn't finish it.
Exactly. It's like a half-ass landscape painting and nothing else. And
I've seen more inspiring landscapes from Minecraft.
I'm gonna have to go after this episode. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch this whole segment so I can read the chat and see what they're saying. Because I've been so concentrated on performing the show and everything that I can't see the chat. I want to know what they're saying right now.
It's still more effort than the red square there, because
At least
they
he
had to leave
actually
the
had to
house.
go out, pick the right day, set up the
He left
camera
the
thingy.
house.
Yeah,
You get credit for that.
right. How much do you think it's worth, Thief?
oh god, 5 mil.
All right. How much do you think it's worth, Ark? I'll leave it up.
I don't. This is not how much I think it's worth. We're just playing the game and guessing what some other lunatic paid for it. I'll say 5.2.
Lyra?
10.
Well, she went
What?
down.
Mm.
It was $4,300,000.
Suck my nuts.
For a picture this big.
The green and the gray is
A
pretty.
postcard.
They at least blow it up. Maybe not the river, the picture. To be clear.
It's considered the most expensive picture, given that it went for that much at auction. You know,
This
there
is
are,
worse
Party.
than the Mona
there
Lisa.
are-
Was,
yeah.
was Elon Musk in there and high at the time?
10 minutes, so we got time for one or two more. I know Lyra's probably gonna kill us all here soon, so
And pretty quick.
here's the next one.
Why?
It's blue square with green line.
Well, it's got a lot of little bits of paint. Like there's obviously like some sort of mess up there.
Yeah, somebody sneezed on it.
Yeah, but
Just a little bit.
it's blue with a slightly
you sure?
lighter blue line.
Are you sure that's sneeze juice and not dick juice?
I'm not sure. Maybe
This
it
is
was
not a
penis
Pollock.
sneeze.
Okay.
This is just a legacy piece from Pollock's cousin, Pillock.
Right. How much do you think this went for? Thief, go ahead.
North of 4 million, so let's say 5 million.
5 million. Okay.
Yeah.
Arcturus, how much do you think it went for?
5.5 million.
All right. Lyra?
6.9 million.
That's right, bring it back down from 10 million, girlfriend.
Okay.
All right.
Curb that enthusiasm.
Mhm.
You were all wrong.
Mm.
No,
I'm
you.
gonna brace yourselves.
No.
This one,
Don't break my heart.
I'm gonna turn it off. This painting went for $30,920,000.
You're fucking joking, and I know you are, because that cannot possibly be the case.
Gay?
Buh.
30,920,000. So we have leapt out of the single million digit.
Simmer down there, Sonny Biscuit, before I come over there and talk to you. This is This is
Okay,
upsetting.
the square, the
Oftentimes-
red square means the laziest for the record, but the return for effort is going quite through the...
Remarkable. You only need one of these bad boys.
Now,
You
you
set
have
for
to
the
keep
rest
in
of
mind,
you.
some of these went for this amount because it's who painted them. And I don't know who it is, but they might be dead, so it's not like they're around to collect it. But they're
Oh, it might have been slick
descendants
after all.
definitely are. I mean,
It's still
postmodern,
infuriating.
so I think this one was painted in the 60s, so, but I mean, so they might not be dead, but
They are dead.
Don't they have any agencies that investigate money laundering on this scale?
it might even be a Rothko, because Rothko is really popular with these types of paintings. And if it's a Rothko, he could sneeze on canvas and get $30 million. Yes, that one, we've jumped out of the single million range, so keep that in mind for the next one.
And if you shine a UV light on it, does it display Swiss bank accounts? What?
Here's another
Yeah.
wonderful piece.
If I scrape the top layer of the painting off of it, is it going to show me the secret to life, love, and the pursuit of happiness? Like, what's going on here?
42.
If you put a black light on it, there's 42 written underneath.
Look, actually, I'm going to have to say that I actually like this one. This one speaks to me.
Yeah,
It-
but are you gonna pay more than 30 million for it?
Oh, hell no. But
Exactly.
nevertheless, I like this one. I would totally just take a screen cap of it and have it, scribes recreate it. Speaks to me of futility and suffering. Topics I'm very familiar with here.
Well, Ark, how much do you think it is?
It's going to be over 30 million, something approaching signals. How is that even? We must destroy them for their own good.
It's
Okay,
only to be expected. On that, we agree.
3.5, 35, 32 million. 32 million. Surely.
Excuse me.
Thief, how much?
40 million.
Lyra?
50 million. I don't know.
Too much. It went
Okay.
for the same price as the previous, 30,920,000.
That's close.
I didn't tell you there were some that went for the same price. We have a few minutes left. We'll do one more. And
Can
then-
I
Oh,
mur-
Lyra, you're gonna
mur-
murder us?
murder?
Finally.
Oh,
Finally.
yeah.
I'm gonna go there and be depressed because I deserve a moment of happiness.
Well, my children are attempting to escape me. I don't know. I do like the squiggles. The squiggles are nice. Who doesn't like squiggles? The colors distress me. I'm not a big fan of orange or yellow. I like green, but not when it shames itself by associating it with orange and yellow. So I'm not. I don't know. How? Oh, it whispers to me. Listen. Oh, shh, shh, shh. Okay, I'm sorry. I made him self-conscious. I won't do that again. Hello, everyone. Thank you for your great patience with us as we attempt to navigate the utter lunacy that is the psychology of your elite. I'm sorry my piggy got frightened and deafened you all. Brad Young says, squeeze it, please. Do you mean this piggy? Or the piggy triangle I have in front of me? Do you mean that I shall interpret this as the triangle? I'm going to just... I don't know if that's what you wanted, but
Notably, I could avoid total death if I ate brains upon termination, but there's none to be had.
No.
Well, we'll have to end it there with the squiggly one, because we have to now vote on who had the the best pick based on the votes from the chat. So now I will pull them up and we will vote. Which do you think is the most ridiculous for the price that was paid? And I believe it was...
And I insist you factor in laziness.
I believe Arcturus switched to this one. So this is
that
Arcturus
is the laziest.
Yes.
Technically.
That one went for over $1 million. All right. And then there was Lyra's Triangle.
The triple Artisan Pride flag.
Yes.
Triangle.
Yes.
And Thief switched hers out for this ridiculous blue liney one. That went for...
The rich pride flag. My people.
That one went for 3.8 million. So the triangle went for 1.8. And the red square went for 1.1. So type 1 in the chat for the red for Arcturus, since we'll just do them in order here that they appear. So 1, 2, or 3. Who do you think got the most ripped off buying one of these? So who
Red
wins tonight?
square. I mean, there's no guarantee they even had to bother painting it. They just got a piece of red paper, even.
So 1 for red square, 2 for trapezoid / triangle, depending on how you look at it, and 3 for lines on a blue background.
It's trapezoid.
So, yeah.
It was a newborn triangle and the doctor sneezed. Mid-procedure.
I personally, since I can't vote, since I already know what they are, it would be unfair. I think Ark is right, personally. I mean, this guy just literally just did a red square. At least the one guy had, like, a shape he had to design, and the other guy had to put fucking lines. But this fucking guy just was like, spray paint, fucking red.
Uh-huh.
You know? That's just my own personal opinion. We'll see what the chat says. I'm seeing an awful lot of 1s, some 2s. Not a lot of 3s.
I see a 3. No, I see 1. Thank you, Jay.
I see 1, 3.
It's neck and neck, as they say.
No, I think the 1s have it far more, honestly. Even though it is the cheapest of the 3 paintings, it just seems less effort. I'm surprised you didn't stay with the
empty frames, because
frames, though, because that one
the return that look, the red, that's even lazier than the frames, because for the frames they had to leave the house, go to art stores, pick out a very fancy frame, and as you know yourself, that wasn't terribly cheap, and they didn't pull in over $1 million.
Yeah, they only sold them for 10,000 a piece. So
They are nice frames.
They are pretty nice frames. So at the very worst, somebody got some really nice frames for an exorbitant amount, but not the millions range, right? So
perhaps I might suggest we now call the prize the Golden Dagger, since we can shiv other people with it.
Scruffy Knight gave a last-minute donation of 5 Cygnas to say, "Great show, guys. Ladies, pretty, please conquer us."
Yes, indeed.
We is pretty, thank you.
Based on what I'm seeing, I'm going to call it for Ark. Ark, next episode, you get a suicide button or the chance to kill one co-host instantly.
Oh, I think everyone knows what I'll use it for.
I don't appreciate the fact that this plan completely backfired on
And
me.
also keep in mind that Lyra, now that Ark has won, Lyra's going to be sick next episode and not be able to make it.
I also feel a little bit of a draft coming on.
Just well, yeah, it's just drainage. It's seasonal.
Skivings. You'll have to come back eventually.
Bed making, 3 people. It's said that if 3 people take part in making a bed, there should be a death in the house within the year. I suspect that that could be true, but only by virtue of the fact that if 3 people are so close as to be making the same bed, then certain rivalries may arise that will result in the death of one of them.